Ten seconds remaining.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the DotaPit League
5
season
seconds
number
remaining.
2, game 2 of a series between Evil Geniuses and 4 anchors plus a sea captain, of course, 4A SC. Played a fantastic game recently in that first game against Evil Geniuses. However, they could not complete the deal. They could not finish them off in Evil Geniuses. Took a great game at about 60 minutes in. Again, thanks for joining us here on the DotaPit League, sponsored by Sapphire, AMD, Twitch, Testro, and Sennheiser, who, by the way, hold on. They sent me this beautiful headset. They call it the Game Series, the G4ME0 professional gaming headset with professional noise blocking from Sennheiser. Beautiful stuff. Very comfortable, by the way. So, really great product. Highly recommend it. Of course, if you want to hear all of the stuff in game, if you'd like to hear all the action, if you'd like to watch all the action, if you'd like to control your own camera, go ahead and purchase up the ticket. It is $9.99 in the Dota store, which also gets you the Blackpool Sorcerer set, the Lich set, which is, by the way, beautiful. I highly recommend it. However, we have more important things to talk about right now, like the fact that there is a Zeus in this game, picked up by Evil Geniuses, and 4AC have picked up a Sven. So, some interesting choices coming out from both squads. I certainly do like the one from Evil Geniuses, because guess what? Who's going to complain about a Zeus? Certainly not me.
Evil Geniuses,
great stuff.
Turn to ban.
Honestly, a hero that I really don't ever get to see too often. You'll see Zeus occasionally, and I think Evil Geniuses will probably play this in maybe a non-core role, although they already have a CM and a Dazzle. And you have to wonder where they're going to send the Lycan and where they're going to send the Zeus. Maybe safe lane Zeus for, like, Fear, and, like, Lycan mid for Arteezy makes the most sense for me, because if you're going to get sent up against a Death Prophet who has Exorcism, or Crypt Swarm, rather, against Zeus, that's not the best matchup in the world. Although they did nerf the damage a bit. Or rescale it, as they said. With 75 damage at its first level, which makes it actually, you know, I mean, I guess you're going to hit level 3 anyways rather quickly, but even 150 at level 3 is not that great when you think about it. So, at its second level. That's the real problem. They also increased the Crypt Swarm or Exorcism cooldown, I believe, to 145. I think that might have been actually the last patch. I think they made sure Crypt Swarm was nerfed. So they did change that. The movement speed is still an issue, I think. However, you're always building Phase, Euls, and Drum anyways, so I guess if you're building those items, you deserve to have the fastest movement speed in the world. You deserve to be a fucking race car, but that's just me. For ASC, pick up the Jakiro, which Evil Geniuses are very familiar with. Evil Geniuses pick up a Crystal Maiden and Dazzle as well, so. And I want to see how this pays off. I mean, Sven is certainly a lot like an Ember Spirit in certain regards, but I just don't know how it's going to go. I mean, you'll have Cleave. You could certainly do a heck of a ton of damage. And Warcry also, I mean, it's a very good counter against the Death Prophet, but they have it on their own team, so it's just going to give them that much more armor. And it actually deals with Weave pretty well, pretty effectively. I mean, Weave is good, but Warcry pretty much negates that. I mean, level 4 Warcry, that's 16 bonus armor. That's actually just a ridiculous amount of armor. Like, you're not getting touched physically.
5 seconds remaining.
So I imagine Lycan will have to pick up some sort of Assault Cuirass or DK at some point. I mean, you're going to have to find these items. I think it's very important
5 seconds remaining.
For ESC, they have 2 seconds left of reserve time. They go for the Witch Doctor to round out their lineup, but DK was the last pick. That is a Universe Zeus, ladies and gentlemen. I haven't been this excited since, I don't think ever. But for ASC, I'm excited because Matumba Man is playing Sven, and he had a heck of a game last game. And yeah, I've been converted to be a Matumba Man fanboy now after that previous game, despite their unfortunate demise at the end of game number 1. Still quite impressive to watch. Still a lot of fun. So, for ASC versus Evil Geniuses, again, I'm here alone. I'd like to give a good shout out to Ryuboru's Dota, who, by the way, decides that he can't look at the Joey Dota match ticker and realize what a match is. I guess that's partially on me, but you could flame him as well over at Ryuboru's Dota.
Remaining.
Please go ahead and do so.
5 seconds remaining.
So, game's about to get underway. And should be a good one. I don't know if it's going to be as long as the last game. But then again, I thought that last game was only going to last, half an hour, and I was certainly wrong about that.
Prepare for battle.
So we'll have to see how things go here. For 4 ASC, Trixie going to be playing your Korja Hero. It looks like Jirax on your Mirana, Boogie playing your Witch Doctor, Valix playing your Death Prophet, and Matumba Man playing your Sven. He's going to be pumping you up. Lux, Evil Genius is complaining, obviously, but understandably so. RTZ on your Lycan. We will have PPD on your Dazzle. We'll have Fear on your DK. Zai on your Crystal Maiden, and Universe on your Zeus. Okay, alright, hold on. Charlie's flaming me. Hold on a second. My apologies, everybody. I have to fix this. Listen, I have no... We might actually... Arteezy saying, GG, I imagine they're going to play this one out. As far as I understand, I think this is right. I'm not 100% sure. There's always game 3. Apparently, Gamers Book are... Oh, my God. All right, we're getting a USC scam. To be fair, though, East... From 4ASC's region to East is not bad. For Arteezy and the rest of the West players, over to Lux is pretty awful. But I can understand the reason behind teams being upset. So now, actually, I will get a co-caster. So hold on, we'll be right back.
man stands ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the DotaPit League Season number 2. We are here in the game. Finally, we've made it to Game 2. A bit of a controversial setup in terms of the adminning and what servers we're on. For those of you wondering, we are playing on US East. Evil Geniuses have like 3 West players, and it actually is just better ping for them overall in comparison to that of 4 anchors, plus a C captain. Ryu, you're finally with me. What the hell's going on, buddy?
What's up, man? How's it going?
Not bad.
We got these are some weird picks. These are some interesting picks.
Yes.
I wanted to see if the DP and the Razor little nerfs, if they would deter people from picking them, but we'll see in the later stage. 10 seconds on DP LT. That's I don't know if that's enough.
I agree. I mean, well, it's also Cryptstorm, by the way.
Yeah, the Cryptstorm in the earlier stages of the laning, but
yeah, it's rescaled. It's not nerfed, unfortunately. I guess it is nerfed, but
it's, I guess, maybe harder to CS, but still, people could just start off. People start off with null talismans anyways.
You're fine, yeah. I mean, you have plenty of damage
Prepare
with right click
for
alone. But
battle.
Valix actually doesn't go for the null talisman. He actually picks up the Tango and the, interestingly enough, the Ring of Protection. So there is that. Again, this is the second and last game of the day for DotaPit, and apparently some controversial. Okay, Ryu, turn on your open mic, and we'll get that fixed. Some controversial picks, or not picks, rather controversial.
Yeah. All right, I'm good.
Okay, controversial server issues coming out. Evil Geniuses, their lineup, I already introduced it in the last game. I'll introduce it this game. PPD playing your
30
Dazzle.
seconds to battle.
RTZ playing your Lycan. Fear playing your DK. Universe playing your Zeus, and all the way down in the jungle, Zai is warding up here on this Crystal Maiden. That'll be your EG lineup. For the Radiant Squad 4, I see Drax playing your Mirana, Trixie on the Jakiro. Matumba Man with that giant-ass Buster Sword, he looks like Cloud Strife, is playing your Sven. Breath of the Iron Draken, this sword's actually amazing. Boogie's on your Witch Doctor, and to round it all out, well, Valix on your safe lane Death Prophet. So it is going to be your mid Sven, and he'll more than likely be up against Arteezy. No, it's actually Fear on the DK. Either way, that's probably fine. But the off-lane Zeus, question mark. Interesting.
Well, he's actually going to start with the bottle first after he gets 1 or 2 CS. So they're going to be, Universe is going to be trying to control the runes, and he's going to be trying to play aggressive as he wants. I guess he's assuming that the bottom's going to be roaming or something, or they might be aggro tri-laning, but
that's not the case.
It's not the case.
No. I mean, he does have Arc Lightning, and he's going to try to pull the creep wave back, and he could probably CS pretty effectively with this. And he will get his bottle, so 1 CS and boom. The funny thing is, like, this is the build you see from mid laners that don't know what they're doing, but I guess it's going to work out for Universe. I mean, he's, like you said, going to try to control the runes, and we'll see how that does turn out. But Matumba Man, again, playing a hero with Cleave. This time around, it has it actually with great Cleave. He had a great first game on Ember Spirit. He was so far behind in terms of CS. He was down 10 to 30 CS. Arteezy had 30 on his Razor. He had 10 on his Ember Spirit. And then all of a sudden, he got like maybe 5 kills when EG were getting caught out. And that got him towards a BKB and a Battle Fury at about 20 minutes. So
yeah, I watched that game from like the 15-minute on. And I was like, oh, well, this already started. Oh, well. But, yeah, we won't see an Ag Sven, though, this game. I was hoping to see it one game, just to see it in action, but it's definitely not useful with any other heroes. I mean, buffing up DP right-click is pretty useless.
yeah, that's awful. That's just not a good idea. So Matumba Man's just going to be going for more of a hard carry type of role, I think.
Yeah, maybe Strength Treads into Drums into BKB or whatnot. I mean, if you think about it, Lycan Lycan can't do that much DPS once the Warcry goes off. That's 16 armor for 7 seconds. So it's going to be really hard for Arteezy.
He needs an Assault Rouse, I think.
Yeah, he needs Assault and like Abyssal, and then also Fear's going to be having to put a lot of load in here to this game.
Although Fear ZK is not something we see too often, he's actually playing in the mid lane. And this just goes to Evil Geniuses and how they can roam effectively and change their lanes up, which I do like. I have yet to see Fear ZK, and already it's looking pretty impressive with 11 last hits. Again, not a hero you should be winning a lane with, but he is winning that lane. Only by a CS right now, but DK is doing pretty well for himself. Meanwhile, bottom lane, how's Universe doing? He's level 2. He's got Arc Lightning. He almost has boots. Valak should have a pretty good time. Again, they're not going to be able to stop him from farming, much like in the previous game. And he had a really good game as a Viper, so... Trixie is being pretty aggressive here. PPD getting caught out potentially. Trixie, though, gets poison touched, and he actually is taking quite a bit of damage. However, RTZ's not there to help him get this kill. However, dual breath going. One more right click. Not there to get it. Trixie will get away, just barely. Survives somehow, but very close. Meanwhile, Fear getting storm bolted, but he's fine.
That was really weird of what Trixie did, because he started off with full HP, and then he just decided, okay, I'm going to contest this full, but then PPD got the heal off and the poison touch off and immediately raped Trixie. But he was doing amazing in the soft lane, but now he's forced back, and the lane is obviously forced back too here, so he can still do whatever he wants. I mean, none of these heroes can really pressure him out of the lane. They need the CM roam, and Zai's still only level 2, but they're going to be needing him to rotate over eventually.
He does have a stack coming out, which he's going to try to take with the help of PPD here, which should get him some levels. And again, you can just jungle as a CM, which is nice, but needed a bit more than that, I think. Meanwhile, Stormhammer coming in, Fear getting caught out. There's a courier there. Fear in some trouble. There's the cast coming through as well. The arrow connects onto Fear. Beautifully done. Nice play coming up from 4AC. That's your first blood going on to Fear. And the Warcry. They're going to try to take this tower down. These groups are buffed up. They've got some armor going their way. They'll put some pressure on the tower.
Yeah, and they just cleared it up Savin. So if he can get it up to 140 mana, Fear could die here again, but and it's not going to happen. PPD is rotating over, and
bottom tower is
still a lot of
attack.
pressure being put onto this mid tier 1, and that's not even without a DP. So it's nice to get this early pressure onto your early towers without having to use ultis.
Well, they know that Arteezy is going to be doing the same thing later on in the game as soon as he gets some more items and levels. So they want to try to put pressure on towers as well. I mean, they also have Trixie too, and that's also, like you said, without DP, but also without Liquid Fire. That's important to note. I mean, with that, that's kind of ridiculous, but. Either way, Universe is still sitting bottom. 1 point in Arc Lightning, 3 points in Lightning Bolt, 1 point in Static Field. And I actually like the offlane Zeus because he's going to have level 6 pretty early on here. And they're not committing too much for him to get level 6. I mean, they're making sure he gets it in the offlane, but sooner rather than later, he's going to have his Thunder God's Wrath. And that's going to be pretty nice.
Yeah, it's surprising how much more Universe is getting off this offlane as a Zeus, considering they have a lot of stuns and 2 stuns with the Mirana Leap into Arrow and obviously the Witch Doctor cast, whereas Trixie can be as aggressive as he wants and he should be able to get these levels. So
Trixie actually is only sitting at 8 last hits compared to that of Universe's 16. So that's, yeah, you're right. This probably shouldn't be happening, but it is. Not that either of these heroes should really be cores in the offlane. However, that's not the case. They are in this game, so Fear's going to roam through, but
they should have a meaningful impact soon into this game instead of waiting for 9 minutes. You saw last game the Centaur having to farm a Blink Dagger for 10 minutes or something just because he got shut down so hard.
It was 20 minutes before he actually got his Blink online or something. But then when he did, Trixie started doing some work there. However, it just wasn't enough. But at 6 minutes in, Matoma Man finishes up his treads. He's got God Strength, and he's kind of useful now, but I maybe think he needs another item. Meanwhile, they're going to ult up in the top lane. Trixie getting caught out potentially. Crystal Nova's going to go. Frostbite's about to go as well, and Trixie will fall. TP's going to come in, but it's a bit too late. They have to cancel the TP coming up from Boogie, and it looks like they will try to pressure the tower now here in this top tier 1. Although the creep wave does get pulled back to the tier 2. Come on, where are you going? Look at him.
They're going
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Attack.
Radiant structures are fortified.
I don't think they can get this. It's one thing to note that Trixie actually didn't go for anything in Ice Path. I think that's the trade-off. If you get dual breath, you're not going to have any lockdown for this hero, and it's not that great. Arrow's going to kit Zai, and he's going to go down. Actually, they have Grave. They have Grave, but
Grave's going to go. Zai will stay alive. He's going to try to TP out of this, and he's actually alive somehow. That's actually impressive.
I was looking at his items, too. I was like, yeah, he's
no
got a
Yules.
TP. Yep.
No Yules coming up from Valix, obviously. Way too early for that. Fear gets stunned up by Stormhammer. There's the Dragon Tail coming through. He does have Elder Dragon form, but with Summer Man not wasting Warcry, they're realizing he can't get the kill. But again, no tower taken like you mentioned, but they do put a lot of pressure on it, and they keep Zai alive, which is very important. And Arteezy has about a 6 or maybe 5 minute Vlad's, I think, with the kill up at the top lane. Liquid Fire going TP back in, this time from PPD. Rotation over from Drax, maybe in the mid lane. Stormhammer into Arrow definitely could be a good combo on Fear.
Oh, they're going on. Actually, Krabs might die. No.
The Wolves? One
Yes,
wolf?
they were
Radiant's
chasing
bottom
the
tower.
whole
Oh,
time.
Thunder
Man,
God's
dude.
Wrath. The universe like, hey, how are you? I'm here. I'm in this game. I have my ultimate now. That's an easy kill. Easy R button press. This is where you start spamming your chat wheel. Zeus ult now. Zeus ult now.
Yeah.
That's coming like crazy, but it's a pretty big kill.
And he got the solo EXP from that, so that's because it's global. So he got level 7 immediately from that, and I mean he's probably the highest level in the game now. Well, Sven is, but so that's an offlane Zeus getting way too much
Goodbye,
for
Zai.
his position.
Goodbye, Zai. It was nice knowing you, buddy. Oh my god. Haster and Sven is actually the most frightening thing in the world early on in the game for a Crystal Maiden. Arrow? They're thinking about using it here. But
They're waiting
Superman
for
has
the
another
Sven
Stormhammer.
Yeah.
Oh, the haste runs out just as he's running underneath the tower and the Invis rune gets popped.
Yeah, they probably told him, okay, he has Invis rune, so there's no point in actually going on him.
They did bait it out, though. That's nice. Stormhammer's going in. God Strength now down. Matumba Man still running. Dragons. Oh, the arrow does connect, but they have actually. TPD coming in. Zai comes in as well. That TP is not going to work out. Frostbite. And there's the Breathe Fire to get the kill. And now Drax going to chase down the body block from the Wolves for a bit, but he will get out. And nice TP rotations. Evil Geniuses just sitting on Fear, making sure he lives. Good stuff.
Yeah, they always do these rotations where they just let
Radiant's
Arteezy
middle
just farm the
tower is
jungle
under
for
attack.
like 2-3 minutes, and then they put pressure on the other places. And then if they once they TP, he'll TP to a lane or go push
Dire's
another lane and get the
bottom
tower
tower is
normally.
under
So
attack.
like here, Fear
He's a good
should
go.
be fine.
Yeah, they've got Grave. He's actually very tanky with Elder Dragon form. He had 10 armor, 11 armor, 12 armor. I mean, you have Weave on you. Look at the armor just stack up. It's beautiful.
Yeah, they just wasted a lot of TPs. So now they need to find a way to go top lane to stop Arteezy from getting this tower. Else
Well,
it's
they've
gonna
been
be going
TPs,
down.
though. And they might actually just put pressure on a tier 1 tower and try to get this trade going, but I don't know. Yeah, they're going to pop exorcism
Dire
now. And
structures are
full Witch Cry, but they
fortified.
are going to use the glyph coming through, and they should still be able to get this just fine, but Arteezy's going to pick up
Radiant's
the tower.
top tower is under
They could
attack.
still get a deny too. So if they do get this deny, it's definitely a better trade because Lycan and Zeus are free farming right now.
Radiant's
not
top
gonna go for
tower
it.
has
They're just
fallen.
going to trade evenly.
Dire's
One tower
middle
for one tower.
has fallen.
But they
I
also
thought
get
Fear
plenty of
would.
farm for Universe Bottom, though.
I thought Fear would go for the deny, but instead he just went for the rune.
I think he ran out of Elder Dragon form, maybe? I'm
No,
not
he
sure.
had it.
Just
He had it.
what that
He had it
doctor
until like right
ordered.
here-ish. This drawing. Like,
Alright, I gotcha. Well,
But-
either way. Yeah, he went for the rune. Matumba Man is sitting bottom now. He's got a bracer. He'll probably go for a drum, I imagine. Or maybe just get a bracer into a BKB, which we've seen often from heroes like DK. Speaking of DK, he actually has an Ogre Club coming out, so if you're not even going for the bracer, he's just going to go straight into that BKB. And PPD and Zai are trying to get some solo experience around the mid lane. And we've seen a lot more Crystal Maidens recently, which I'm totally down for. Is he going for a Midas? He's got 1,400 gold in the bank. What is Zai saving for?
probably a Midas.
I'm down.
I mean, there's no other way, and they're probably pushing for the later stages of the game. That's what they want to do. They want to take 2 or 3 Roshans, get map control, and then go
Radiant's
high
middle
ground.
tower
So by
is
time
under
then,
attack.
if Zai
Radiant
gets Midas,
structures
he'll
are
probably have a blink plus
fortified.
a 4-staff or
Cast going
BKB.
through. Macro fire as well. Arrow does not connect. It got blocked by a wolf, I believe. Meanwhile, tower takes a bit of damage. Arteezy backs away. He's got his Vlad's done. Treads up as well. And
Curious to see what Universe is gonna go for. He might go for a blink dagger. It's
Dire's
done.
top
Not
tower
to
is
Trixie.
under attack.
This
there's the ult coming through. There's no follow-up here. Arteezy might die for this. I think he's got to change his mind. Ice Pack comes through. Cask still bouncing away. They will get
Dire's
the tower.
top
Deny not
is
coming in.
under
And now they're going to
Radiant's
drag it
middle
till Trixie
tower
got
has
too far
fallen.
forward there. They pick up 1 kill. And Drax still has leap. He should get away just fine. But they pick up the kill and the tower on top of that. And now they're chasing after Matumba Man
Dire's
potentially.
top tower is under
They're
attack.
running through the trees here. Crystal Nova goes. They already miss him. And Cryptstorm comes through. They back away. Universe does have his ultimate. So, I mean, they're ready to fight. He's got 2,000 gold in the bank. I don't know what he's building. But he's going to build something pretty quick.
It's probably a blink dagger.
Yeah,
You'll probably go with that into either a Veil or an Ags, and then probably a Refresher.
This'll come in handy.
I don't know. Normally he likes going Yules on every hero, but I don't know if they need it this game.
Yeah, I don't see him picking it up. I don't know, maybe. I
You
think
could dodge Stormhammer. Like, you could dodge the Stormhammer, you could dodge some arrows, you can get unsilenced, but
yeah.
you need the blink first just to reposition yourself here. And then You probably want to go for more burst damage instead of like control.
Well, he has the mobility now with that Blink Dagger like you talked about, so no surprise that he picks that up. RTZ has 2.4k gold, and that's a Midas coming out from Zai at 12 minutes into the game, so he already had his Tranquils as well, so it's not like he's really missing anything from this, and he's going to get to level 7 just by Midasing this quick low, and in fact, he's halfway to level 8, so that's pretty nice. Elder Dragon form and Suppleman getting caught out, but there's a lot of heroes here. Ult's going to go. Nobody falls yet except for the Death Prophet. Matumba Man war cries up. He's got 20 HP, still falling low. I don't believe he will fall. The Elder Dragon form did not do enough damage to kill him. Lightning Bolt coming in, Matumba Man will make a way, but Boogie and Jirax. The Universe walks right into an arrow, however, but this tower should be free for fear.
Yeah, they're just getting outmaneuvered right now around the map, and they're not. There's nothing they really can do with their heroes right now. They need a lot more farm. They're just taking too much burst damage, and the sustain coming from EG right now is just too much. Like what they have Witch Doctor Hero level 2 for team fights, but still all their heroes are really squishy right now. They have no HP on these heroes.
Matumba Man, he just dies too quickly.
He's got 1300 health too, so. And they have nothing to really stop PPD from graving right now. They really need to hit some arrows on him or get some casts going on.
I mean, this game is right now, on top of all of that, one thing we haven't talked about is Universe is just dewarding like crazy also with Lightning Bolt. There's the map is almost dark with the exception of this ward here in the jungle. The map is pretty much dark for 4 anchors right now. So, and again, RTZ continues to farm away. So, this is a bit of a rough game right now for 4A. See, even if this game goes late, I don't think it needs to. Evil Geniuses already have a Necro 2 for RTZ, so. And you look at what 4AC have. I mean, Matumba Man, again, he has a Blink Dagger. That's great, but what about Valix? What does he have? He's trying to get to a Eul Scepter desperately. He doesn't have his Void Stone yet. He should be getting it rather soon, though. So he almost has that Eul Scepter, which is nice, but it's a bit late for Death Prophet, especially in the safe lane. However, Blink across, Universe getting caught out. This might be a big kill. Arrow's going to connect as well. There's no Grave coming through. PPD not there in time. And Universe falls. He's down for 30 seconds. Good smoke. Frostbite, but RTZ's going to come in. Wolf's going to come out. There's the God Strength. PPD's going to grave himself a bit early, but Matumba Man does fall. There's the Necro coming in as well. Mana Burn did go, but he sticked up, and Drax is going to be just fine. Although RTZ's still chasing after Boogie. Great arrow from Drax. And Boogie will make his escape because of it, so very impressive play. However, they do lose Matumba Man there, which is, I don't think, a worthy trade. However, they do get the tier 1 tower, but that also leaves Roshan open to be taken.
Yeah, they'll get Roshan at the end of this, and this will be almost Fear's BKB done. And then once they have the BKB Necro 3, they'll probably try to team fight. And it's going to be on 4SC or 4S. It's up to them to, like, they have to get into the back lines. They have to make sure they disrupt PPD from what he's doing. He can't just heal and grave the team, else they're going to be losing. And Trixie, he's going to be going down here. There's one more boat, yeah.
Good play from Universe to get the kill, so. Eul Scepter? He has a Sage's Mask, so that's what it looks like anyway. Zeus ult now. 3rd lowest win rate in Pro Dota 2 history. Wow. Well, this is unsurprising. Average hero damage. That's not that shocking, I suppose.
Yeah, he should have the most in the game, just because his ulti, and you're constantly spamming Lightning Bolt every 5 seconds, basically. But
they really need to get some BKBs up for a C, but I don't see that happening anytime soon. And now that there's a Necro 3, I don't know if it even matters. They have a lot of right click, they have a lot of pushing potential, and like you talked about, Fear, once he gets his BKB, they'll probably just push. In fact, he has it now. So. Unless Shadow does go, though, for Draxter and 4ASC, they're going to walk right around. They walked into Universe Lightning Bolt, and that would be a problem, but they're going to walk right up towards Fear, and Fear might get caught out here. His BKB is flying out, and it's not going to get there by the time they jump on him. Fear is actually in some trouble here. Arrow's going to fly. There's the Elder Dragon form. Arrow does miss. The rest of the EG squad is coming, but Fear's still in some trouble. There's the ultimate coming out from Boogie. Fear getting body blocked. He's taking a lot of damage. He's still alive. The weave coming through. Barely. They have the gravy BKBs. They're going to turn on this Matumba Man getting caught out. Breathe fire. Goes through. Trixie's going to fall as well. Double kill for RTZ. It's about to be a triple. Drax falls. RTZ. Can he get the ultra kill? Boogie. He's going to fall to the wolves, maybe. Ultra kill from Artur. Nope.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
like the
you
nail
saw
in
that
the coffin
coming.
right there.
Yeah.
They messed up a lot of plays right there. They messed up the arrow. They could have just waited for Matumbo to stun. Matumbo jumped way too early and nobody was really there. And then he didn't stun immediately. Also, Trixie, he didn't use his ice path immediately, you know, after the stun.
Radiant's top tower is under
And then
attack.
obviously they allowed the enemy team just to get too close instead of just patiently using that
Dire's bottom
gank. So
tower is under attack.
an easy kill turns into
Dire's structures are fortified.
T2 team, almost a team white. Or was that team white or was that just
No,
four?
they,
that
they
was
were
four.
missing Valix. He was bottom.
Yeah.
And he's actually ultimate. He's using his ult. Oh my god, he's dead. He might die. Universe can't get the kill. He's gonna die to the exorcism. Valix. He's not expecting that. He gets the kill. Meanwhile, they're walking out of the base. There's the God Strength. I don't know if this is gonna do him enough. Crystal Nova goes through and slows everybody. Trixie's getting low. Might fall here to Arteezy. Breathe Fire misses. Just barely. Arteezy's still diving here. He does have the Aegis. Spear now going into Matumbo Man. He's going to fall, it looks like. Arteezy's still going to work here. He wants these kills, and he's not going to find them. He does have his ult in 10 seconds.
Yeah, he should be going down here.
Buyback, but Matumbo Man going in. Great from PPD. There's the Dragon Tail coming in. Arteezy getting caught out. Ultimate not being used. He is going to fall a bit too much of it. He bought an armlet, by the way, before he died.
Yeah, he tried to survive more.
Matumbo Man is going to die back, I think, though. Very close. The urn might be enough. Yeah, he's dead. Spear pops the Elder Dragon form. Jirax is chasing after Zai. Zai is probably going to live. Great grave for PPD yet again. Ice Path coming through. Trixie should get this kill. The urn, the shadow wave is going to come through. Trixie's backed up. They finally do get the kill on Zai. Fear BKBs now. Dragon Tail is available. It is going to go. Silence is not going to do anything. Breathe Fire about to fly. They will grab the kill. Boogie's getting brought low as well. Fear is just manning up against pretty much every hero. Yule Scepter onto a creep because why the hell not? Breathe Fire is not available. Boogie goes sceptered up. He's got his heal going, but it will keep him alive just barely. Fear about to fall finally. Stick!
Oh, the grave. The grave. That's on PPD.
God's Wrath actually gets the kill on Boogie. PPD is silenced up. What?
Fear just
What?
pinged him.
What?
Oh, Jukes. But he's gonna get caught out, Yule. So, he's gonna die here.
Crypt Swarm. He's got grave.
Grave.
There it is. Great stick as well. Here comes Artor coming in. Ultimate coming out. They have Necro 3.
Oh, you got him.
Up your Necro.
You die.
It's on cooldown.
Okay. PvD buys back. Matumbo Man is alright. This game has turned clowny real quick, but
that was really funny because Fear was like pinging PPD because he didn't grave him. He had a TP too. He could have got out.
now,
So.
how unfortunate.
But they might have had a Yule's up, so I don't know exactly. He could have. But Matumbo Man, he might be. Yeah, he seems to be in trouble here. Blink, blink.
He's fine. Maybe he's not fine. What is he doing? Okay, he's fine. Either way,
Radiant's bottom tower is
at
under
20
attack.
minutes in, Evil Geniuses have a 10,000 net worth lead and an experience lead of almost 7,500, almost 10,000. So, I mean, this is a game that I feel like, and I don't want to blame Pink too much, but 4ASC were kind of a bit downtrodden after they realized that they were playing on East again. But the ping advantage it's a better difference in terms of the overall difference. EG would have to play on 300 ping for a lot of their West players. Anyways, Boogie's getting caught out. But yeah, I mean, it's the difference between a 200 ping for 4ASC and a 300 ping for Evil Geniuses. I think this is the most fair way to do this.
Radiant's middle
At least
tower
in my
is
opinion.
under attack.
Yeah, it's actually playable with 200. I don't like 300. I don't think it's playable.
I mean, I don't think it's playable either, but teams have had to play on it before. Arrow's connecting on Fear. He might fall. They already used Grave. No, they didn't. He's actually fine. They're going to throw every single ability on him, but Zai in the tree line ulting. He's getting a full one off. Drax about to fall, and the ult comes through from Zeus. There's the lightning bolt. Double kill for Universe. Trixie about to fall. Arteezy chasing after Matumbo Man. That's a kill for him. He's on a killing spree. He'll get the double kill as the Necro Archer chases after poor Trixie. Valix buys back. Tier 2 tower in the mid lane is going to fall. They lose only Fear, who survived for a lot longer because of PPD's grave. And EG are running over the Fin stack here in game 2.
Yeah, that was a really amazing play by Zai, blinking into the trees, knowing that they probably won't be able to cast any spells on him. It's just sad that his ulti didn't hit as much as it could have, and it was only level 1, so didn't do that much. PPD here is going to be picked off, though, and that's just, it doesn't matter if he dies too much. So I thought he could have got the grave off at the last second. But they might get some return kills. Yeah, the Witch Doctor should be going down.
Ghost Scepter. Summerman jumps in.
top
RTZ
tower
gets
is under
Stormhammer. Now
attack.
right click coming through. He pops his armlet. Arrow sails. It misses up onto Artur. He's still getting kind of low there. Warcry, I think, was already used, and Zai's going to try to keep him alive. Arteezy can toggle. He is going to toggle the Stormhammer. He will fall in the end. But here comes Spear. Elder Dragon form up in 1 second. He has his BKB.
Oh, Universe and Zai. Oh, Universe is going to go down here. And then the arrow is coming on
Zai's
Zai.
dead as well. Evil Geniuses. Speed Tactic Gaming. More dead.
Oh, Fear, though. He got a solo kill on DP over here.
BKB, he's trying to fight this up. Dragon Tail's up in 1 second. Drax is trying to juke him, but
Dire's top
that's not going to
tower
work.
is under attack.
Him down. But Supplement gets a... No, he actually Dragon Tailed, unfortunately, on Drax, and he's going to die. He does buy his Blink Dagger, however, before he dies. It's a full team wipe coming out from Evil Geniuses. So they give away a lot of gold, and all of a sudden, Death Prophet is the second in net worth. They gained 4,000 gold, actually 5,000 gold, off the back end of that fight alone. The hell?
Dire's middle tower is under
That's a
attack.
lot. Let's see if there was any streaks. Let's go to the KDA. Yeah, RTZ probably had a streak. Universe might have had a streak.
RTZ definitely had a streak, and I'm pretty sure Universe did as well. And Summerman getting caught out, he does have his blink up, but he will get away, actually. Oh, Trixie actually canceled his CP. But I think he was going to get canceled anyways. He does fall. Thunder God's Wrath did give them vision, and they could not get the kill onto Matumba Man. They do ult, and
RTZ wants Roshan, but he's gonna be
not
sad once he realizes it's not up.
Gold for me.
He just ulted for that too.
Yeah, he did, but it's okay. He's level 16, so it's just making going places fast.
I don't know what this set is, but I really like it.
I know nothing about items in Dota anymore.
You're useless.
Bottom tower is under attack.
You know what I do? I just play the game, dude.
Wow, shocker. Ryu, well, that's great. Meanwhile, Assault Cross is about to protect for RTZ. He just needs 1,000 gold. Actually, about 500 gold for his Hyperstone, unless he already has it, which I don't believe he does. Valix is trying to push him in the mid lane. He's trying to get a BKB. Meanwhile, Matumba Man is sitting here with a Blink Dagger. He's ready to go. PBD Universe, Zai, Fear, the rest of the squad. Roshan is about to spawn. There it is. Universe runs in, and they realize it's up, and they're going to go to work.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Yeah, they did get a tier 2 though for that trade, and Valix almost has his BKB, so maybe they need that for the team fight. I mean, they have a lot of armor. It's gonna be really hard to kill the DP because once he pops her BKB, the magic damage, the magic burst from EG is not gonna be useful. So RTZ kind of needs that abyssal really badly instead of this armlet. Instead of when they dove so hard into the tier 3, they made the game a lot harder, but it's still not out of reach, and Trixie does get picked off once again.
They're going to just push down mid. Well, actually, they're going to defend top first and foremost. They saw with Thunder God's Wrath that the heroes were top. And the tower is going to take a fall. It looks like Fear's going to Dragon Tail. Denies. Zai gets it done. There's the Stormhammer coming in. Arrow. Great Yules, maybe? Actually, that was just a miscommunication. That's not Fear's Yules, unfortunately. CP out from Jerax. He looks like he will make it away. They do have detection, I believe. Maybe.
They got a gem on PPD. And he's got a blink on Fear. Whoa.
Oh. Universe gets it done. Nice play.
Man proposes. God
lay down, smack down.
Yeah, that was just a really smart play from Universe. They're going to lead the entire creep wave towards the base now. Boogie's doing his best to push out the tier 3 mid. And 4ESC are in some trouble here. Arrow does connect on RTZ. Man, these arrows have been on point from Jerax. It's just unfortunate that they've been so far behind. Because like, he's had some really good ones too, man. I'll tell you what.
I don't know if Boogie should sell his Ghost Scepter to get this Ags, but...
Worth it, come on.
I think he's thinking about it.
Or
he could just disassemble his arcane boots and then sell the You should do that.
Boogie.
That's better.
Come on, dude. Yep. Yes. Yes. Excellent. Beautiful.
Radiant structures are
Radiant
fortified.
fortification, you gotta fly out. There's gonna be the macro part coming as well. Ice Path. Fear does have his level 3 ultimate now.
Oh,
he
Arrow
does hit
with
up
the
on
Fear,
Arrow.
they come drop
There's
the
the
ward.
ultimate now. Fear in some trouble here. No Aegis. Arteezy's the only one that has it. Fear getting low. They do grave him. Look at it go coming out. PPD and Universe getting low as well. They will bottle up Fear. He's gonna jump in, looking for a Dragon Tail. He cannot find it. Universe does have his ultimate. There's the Stormhammer. Fear is gonna fall. They defend the base. Meanwhile, Zai ultimate, 4-step up into the high ground as well. Big ult coming up from Universe. They will bring down Matumba, man. 2 dead already. Now the Ghost Scepter, no, Zai falling. He's about to take a spill, but Arteezy with the double kill. Buybacks coming from pretty much every hero on the corner of the map. Trixie's jumping in as well. Fear has to walk down mid to get there, and Arteezy backs away. 1,600 gold in the bank. Trixie getting right-click down. There's the Poison Touch. PPD is alone. Exorcism is about to go off cooldown, or on cooldown, rather. Ice Patch coming up. PPD will fall. Gems on the deck. And they will defend. He buys back, though. Evil Geniuses want to force this game to an end. But this is going to be tough. They have no gem, no detection on 4ASC, who are going to back away and head back to their base, defending successfully after getting an arrow from Jirax onto Fear from the high ground. So,
yeah, basically they were in that game because of the arrow to start off the fight from Jirax, and then they got the perfect Witch Doctor ulti on to both of the cores, making them low, making PPD waste his ulti or his grave when they don't want to that early in the team fight, and then they reinitiated by Fear, which was really bad because then he got blown up, and then Arteezy did kill off like 2 people in the back lines, but yeah, they wanted to buy back though because they know that the new timer on DP ulti, they have to push. The problem is they still have Witch Doctor ulti, they still have Trixie with a lot of, he's got his Ice Path and ulti with the Yule Scepter, so they still have a lot, and then now they're doing something, okay, now they're doing the smart thing. They're doing the split push tactics where Lycan goes bottom and they go top. Dragon ulti is still up for Fear now, so 45 seconds for the Krav ulti here, and that's, well, Matumba, man, he doesn't have any mana.
A lot of time there. Unfortunately, they can't push into the top lane. But Arteezy's going back bottom. He has his Necro 3. He's got his creep wave coming out. They're going at top. Meanwhile, bottom lane, this tier 3 tower is actually just going to die. And, yeah, Arteezy will take it. He's going to back away now. He forces a lot of rotations here. They might try to get this kill on him. In fact, they probably will. But, meanwhile, top lane, they're killing Trixie. Fear's going to work with
but Matumba Man's going to get right-click down.
Yeah, Arteezy's looking for the kill. Matumba Man, he's going to bottle up currently. No ultimate coming up from Arteezy. Top lane, Grave coming out into Fear. He's still alive. Meanwhile, the Stormhammer, they will get the kill with Universe's ultimate coming back up off cooldown. BKB for Valks. He does have Exorcism, mind you. Arteezy's still alive, barely, though. He can armlet toggle, and he can also regen up. That's an Ags. Oh, Jirax, what are you doing, buddy? He's got to leap away. The armlet toggle not there. Jirax is solo. He's getting chased down by creeps.
Here comes the wolves. Oh, he's going to get hunted down.
Jirax is actually just going to die. Jirax has no mana for Moonlight Shadow. He's setting the wolves at him. He doesn't even want the kill. Maybe he does. 4-step away. He falls. Arteezy gets the kill. He's on a dominating spree now. And all the meanwhile, top lane was hectic, but they could not get the racks. They are going to go for the racks down bottom, maybe. They're going to send Arteezy home, the wolves back towards the base. He actually picks up a shadow. But what? Artur.
He's going for the ultimate sneaky tactics.
Okay, well.
He sold it. He's going to get a BKB.
They're probably like, no, Artur, stop.
He's like, fucking sell that, you dumbass.
Yeah, that's
exactly what they'd say.
Having played with these players over a long period of time, Ryu, I trust your judgment. So.
Yeah. No, they'd be like, finish the game, get a BKB. No, but what did he buy? He's gonna get BKB.
He does pick up the BKB. The Lycan now heading towards the mid lane. Oh man, they're gonna try to finish this game off, I think. Fear's pushing down bottom. He's got his double damage rune. Yeah, it's great. So they could wait for Roshan. I think it's up in like 2 minutes or so. Let's check. Or I'm actually just wrong. It's probably a long way away, but
just depends on the Roshan timer respawn.
Yeah, I don't know. But some man's jumping in like crazy. I don't know about this fight. Weave did go. PPD. Armor reduction. They do Warcry. Crystal Nova goes. Arteezy ultimate's up, and they're going to try to fight this. They don't have all their heroes there. Do they have detection? They have a Necro 3. There it goes. Blink away.
Oh, look at
There's
it go.
You have a BKB Artur. He's not popping it, though. They want to get up to the base before he pops his BKB. Ice Path coming through from Trixie. That does nothing. Artur's ultimate now essentially wasted. Arrow sails through. Where's that going? Universe gets hit in the tail. How unfortunate. All right. And Necro 3.
Wait, nobody wasted BKB?
Nobody did.
Oh, Matumba.
They might waste it now, though. Fierce coming in. BKB's going to get popped up. BKB's for days. Meanwhile, there's the ultimate. Thunder God's Wrath blowing up a couple of heroes. Zai about to fall. Boogie. He's looking at it go, but only for a moment. And Valak's now getting chased down. EG. Universe jumps in. Blink Dagger. Lightning Bolt. Arc Lightning. Cleans up for ASC. And finally, EG can break the base. They break the game. 32 minutes in, they take game number 2. And Evil Genius is up 4-0 in the group stages here at the beginning of DotaPit League Season number 2.
Yeah, they just basically won that team fight because Savin doesn't have a BKB, and then they had perfect initiation from Fear, stopping Jakiro's Ice Path and everything, and they also had 2 BKBs on the Dragon Knight and RTZ, so they have no way to stop those heroes from just running you down. So really well executed by EG. They might have, had a little bit more fun this game than they did last game, because it was very long drawn out last game, so they decided just maybe have some fun, dive the fountain, and yeah, they're still strong showing. It would have been nice, if there's a server in the middle of the ocean, I don't know, in Bermuda Triangle or something, midway, but unfortunately it's still, I think, the fairest.
I mean, East is as close as you're going to get to that.
Yeah.
And I don't want, hold on, I don't want anyone thinking that this is preferential treatment, because it's absolutely not.
Yeah.
It's just the fairest, it's the fairest situation. And I've talked with a lot of people about this, and it's just unfortunate because either you get 300 pings from US West to Luxembourg, which is just unplayable, as you've said before, or you get 200 pings from every single person in the game, for the most part, from US West to US East and Lux to US East. So there's no reason not to pull on East in this situation. It just doesn't make sense logically. You have more 300 pings than you have in 200 pings. That's my thought process on it. I'm sure you agree, but that just makes sense.
Yeah,
to me.
I don't know. It's still really good. It was a really good game. Really well executed by EG and Force. They might have had that clowny fight top, but they still fought really well. They just really messed up that team fight top when Sven didn't get that pick off on Fear right before he got his BKB. If they had gotten that kill, they maybe could have stalled a little bit longer. And then late game, this could have been, evenly matched, because DP ulti Sven with BKB Cuirass of his own. I don't know. This game was could have been really close.
Could have been. It could have been. But the first game was very close. I think both teams played extraordinarily well. With ping disadvantage as well, 4AC played pretty well. But again, that is going to be the end of the series, guys. We're going to head out of here. I might be joining Kyle Guy later to do some of the Summit, too, for the American qualifiers. That should be fun over on Beyond the Summit. But as far as we go, we're done here. Again, this is DotaPit League Season 2. Shout out to the sponsors, Sennheiser, Sapphire, AMD, I believe, Twitch, and Tessero, as well as in partnership with highground.tv. Make sure you check out the ticket, $9.99 in the Dota store. Again, my name is Mott. You can check me out at twitter.com/MottDota. With me is ReborZDota, as you can check him out at twitter.com/ReborZDota. And Mott Packs, our stats man, as well. Thank you so much for joining us, sir. And, of course, he throws up the stats over here as well. And check out twitter.com/DotaPit as well for more information about the DotaPit tournament. We are going to take a quick, well, actually, we're done. As far as the games tomorrow.
Quick break for a day.
Yeah. We're going to take a break till tomorrow. As far as the games are concerned for tomorrow, I think we have 2, I believe. Hold on, let me check quickly.
It was 4.
We have, tomorrow is the 16th? Yeah. Well, 2 series anyways. Denial versus Team Empire. That'll be at 1 Eastern Ryu. And then we'll have afterwards Denial versus Virtus Pro. I'm not even sure if we can make it tomorrow. Okay.
I can probably make the first 2. I don't know about the second 2. We'll see how long the games go.
Okay. Well, it's been a pleasure having you guys. We're going to head out of here. Thank you so much. We'll see y'all later. Bye, everybody.
Take care, guys.